Yeah. What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Turkey Channel. And look who we have back. I don't know for how long. He's always here for a good time, never a long time.
For life.
He, it's big fish, little boat. He's here.
Who wants to flex, bitch?
He's Fish needs a shirt that says "Who wants to flex, bitch?" Or trying to flex? Question mark. What up? What up? What up? Sean, what up? Sean Luke, what's going on, brother? How you feeling? Crack shot, what's up? What's up? Kurt 24, how are you? How are you? Damian Christ, what up? Jen Champ, what up? And give it a minute for people to come in. Hopefully, hopefully the censorship shit is going out the window soon. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how long it's going to take to hit this platform, but I can't imagine long because YouTube is a very big platform. You know what I'm saying? YouTube is a very, very big platform. So,
freedom.
Freedom. Oh man, can't wait. Can't wait is an understatement, bro. Can't wait is an understatement. I don't know if you guys know. Some of you guys may know, some of you guys may not know. When we started this, for the first year, we were good. For the first year, we were good. The only thing you really couldn't do was pretty much show the firearm on a live. Respectable. I get it. I understand because it can get out of pocket. It can get out of pocket, bro. I've seen some lives with some cats in the West Coast, because for some odd reason, there's 4 billion podcasts on the West Coast. And they're all gangbanging for whatever reason, one thing or another, straight up.
Well, it's because people were deleting themselves on the live.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good way to put it. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, bro. That was a good choice of word right there. It took me a second to understand what you were saying. That's a fact. Mother Munitions, what's up, Joe Bob? What's going on? So, but outside of that, we had free range to talk about whatever. We could talk about whatever, whether we chose to talk about it or not. We had free range to talk about it. We could post up whatever content we wanted, and everything was all good. And then bullshit happened. And it slowly trickled in. And month by month by month, it got worse. You couldn't talk about certain things without getting a strike or an email or some type of message literally from YouTube. But administration changed. I don't know if you guys have seen the messages that I've been putting out. Hopefully they're not empty promises, and hopefully these things can happen. With new administration, we should be getting First Amendment back.
Which is wild to even say.
Absolutely. It's crazy even saying this, that
what?
Yo, how crazy is that? For about, I want to say a solid 3 years, 3 years. Yeah. 3 years, bro. Literally everyone is censored. If you weren't getting sent, if you weren't they were literally shadow banning everyone, and everybody still is shadow banned, and you will know when it lifts.
Make fucking communists scared again.
Yo, bro, that's already, hold on, bro. That's already done, baby. Donald Junquavius Trump done. Yo, bro. Yo, he done did it. That man's making, he's not even making moves. Just him being back. Other countries are just like, let's get back to the shit that we were doing before. Europe is like, yo, we're going to buy oil from you guys. You know what I'm saying? Putin's like, yo, we ain't got no beef, and we're still going to use the American dollar. India's like, we need a sit down.
They're like, yeah, Omar's coming.
Yo, for real. They're like, yo, we need to sit down. We need to talk about some stuff. Afghanistan is like, yo, take us off. I seen this. Somebody posted this, and it blew my mind. Is Afghanistan's talking about, can you guys please take us off the terrorist list? Hamas is like, yo, we don't want no smoke. Yo, absolute 34 felonies and 2 shootouts and multiple baby mamas.
Oh, they dropped all them Fs. They dropped them all. They was like, we was just playing Donald.
Bro, yeah, feel free to join, big dog. If you want to join and hang out, feel free. I wanted to have a live with you anyway. You know, it's up to you. Link is there. It's all yours, Crackshot. But you know, like, bro, there's just a bunch of shit. Stocks went up.
It was like $1.3 trillion or some shit.
Mexico was like, yo, tighten up the border, bro. This dude's trying to give us 25% tariff. Like, yo, we don't want these issues. We don't want these issues. How is Mexico, the side of Mexico, not US, Mexico's like, yo, tighten up the border. Don't let nobody over there.
You saw the polls, right?
Yeah, bro.
The most Latino men votes in hit, like,
yeah,
ever.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, absolutely. It's yo, bro, it's a wild thing, and you could say what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's been a lot of stuff, and there's more stuff I definitely need to talk about on this live, but I'm touching this first. I'm touching on this first.
Did you see that TikTok of the dude who's like, he's crying. He's like, man, I don't want my mother-in-law to get deported. She lives in apartment 24 on
Yo, bro, just straight giving it up. Yo, I'm serious.
He's like, it'd make me real sad if she got deported from 666 Martin Luther King Boulevard, apartment 4.
Straight dropping it. But I'm just saying, like, yo, bro, so, and in the 2A, I know there's mixed emotions, you know, with administrations and stuff, but yo, this man has gotten, yo, it's been a week. It's been 1 week and all this shit is happening.
I know.
All this shit is happening and it's been a week. Like, it's not even him trying to sign papers and him contacting people. Yo, these other countries are contacting him like, yo, whatever happened within the last couple of years, understand it was nothing personal with you. And he's like, I get it. I understand. They were weak. I'm back. Yo, bro, and that's it. Moving forward. I'm just saying, no, I feel you, DLD. I feel you. I'm just saying, bro, it was a lot. It was a lot, you know? He said crime is already down on my street. Wild. Bro, mine is on my nightstand right now. That one I don't like to carry every day. It's super nice. I like that one a lot. But yeah, bro, you can't, bro. Come on now. You can't there's no denying. You know what I'm saying? There's no denying. And all these little speeches of his proposals, what he's planning to do, bro, if he does that,
they're gonna try to kill him again.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They're going to try and take his head off again. Absolutely. And at that point, we already know what it's hitting for. We already know what the other side is trying to do. You know that they don't want any of this happening. Nothing but good is happening.
It's all base shit, too. You guys watch that shit, too, right? His fucking video where he's like, this is step by step how we're gonna
how I'm gonna do this, letting everybody know what's up. Talking about Second Amendment. I'm not taking no one's firearms. Everybody has the right to defend themselves.
Yo, and he's gonna make it nationwide, like
nationwide. Yo, what?
What?
That is amazing. That is amazing. And here I am over here trying to come up with an action plan to get my concealed carry in New York. Shout out Mud and Munitions, because that man went out his way to get me some information along with a few other people to helping me get some information, all the information I need, because it is literally such a long process that I would have to take a week and a half off from work to get it done. And that's me not doing anything else. That's me literally 9 to 5 going from place back to other place, back to place, spending money here, spending money there, back to this place, spending money here, spending money there, running across this way, across that way, a week and a half to do this.
There's 2 videos, Roadblock. The red ties from last year, where he's talking about the pedophile shit, the kids and hormone blocker shit. And then he had one that he just put out last week where he's wearing a blue tie, where he's like, here's how we're going to stop. He's like term limits on Congress and shit. There's 2 videos though. Just fact checking that real quick.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, dog. He said the video about Nat. What? I don't know. Whatever the case is, one thing's for sure, 2 things for certain, Roadblock. Within 12 hours of that man winning the election, Hamas was like, we don't want no problems. We're ending it. We are good. Okay, yeah. Even if it was from last year. Even if it was from last year, you think he's not going to carry that over? It's getting played everywhere. It's getting played everywhere.
Yo, the migrants were busting themselves out of New York. Did you see that shit?
Yeah, bro.
It was like
that Hamas thing was a lie. So everything's a lie now. You know what? I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens.
What was a lie was them motherfucking polls. Motherfucking that shit was a lie.
What yo, listen, it is what it is, bro. Literally the whole country spoke.
I haven't seen someone get beat that bad since the Olympics.
Listen, the whole country spoke. He said Hamas been asking for a ceasefire. That's crazy. Why does that information come out now? Why does that information come out now? Why hasn't that information been out, known publicly everywhere? Why is all this information coming out now to everywhere? Literally everywhere you look, it's there. I swear, the weirdest things happen. People, like, information will come out, and there's the few people that'll be like, oh, that's old, that's old. It's like, you and 3 other people are the only ones who have ever seen this and saying that is old, and it's news to everyone else. I don't know. Maybe the majority of America is fucking nuts. You know what I'm saying? A majority of America is nuts. That you see what they voted. Fuck a state. If you look by county, over 3/4 of America was red. Over 3/4 of America. If you look at the map by county, did you look at that, Fish?
Bro, you're talking like a Nazi right now, okay?
All right, fair enough. Thank you for dialing me back.
Fucking Nazi.
Anyway, like I said, over 3/4 of America was red. No. The people have spoken. Fuck out of here. Making greens in the tub. That's some bullshit. I make a mean pot of greens. We had to get so much greens one year, I had to wash them in the tub. I knew that bitch was phony from that point on.
Bro.
Anyway. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I gotta get it off my chest, bro.
Just look at the circles, bro. You had sexy.
Bro, I argued with my own family over this. I was like,
hold on, time out. You had
greens in the tub. Not one black person in America would fucking wash greens in the tub. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, and they probably your feet.
No, not one black person in America is washing greens in the tub.
Bro, you had Taylor Swift, Sexy Red, the whole P. Diddy client list, and then the other side had Elon Musk, RFK Jr. Like, come on, bro. There was no shot, dog. Like, there was none.
Yo, bro, blue states looking like 6 out of 29 counties average. The average voter is fucking retarded when it comes to.
That's what they were betting on. That's why they put Sexy Red's butt on the screen. Because the dumbass people gonna be like, this is what I need in America.
They didn't even know what a tariff was. Fair enough, Roadblock. I'm gonna roll with you now. Explain the stock market. Explain the stock market, because that That shit was absolute ass.
$1.3 trillion in 48 hours. Women lie, men lie.
Numbers don't. And if you got money in stocks and crypto and all that good stuff,
I am crushing right now. I'm about to buy a Civic Type R, bro.
Yo, bro, bro. Explain that. Explain that. Explain that. Explain that. Stocks are hitting right now. They have not hit. Everybody was just like, yo, what is going on? Do I pull out and just save myself from taking more of a L? Stocks have been hitting all time. Are you fucking high? Roadblock, you're nuts, bro. I can't talk to you tonight. I love you. Can't talk to you tonight. That you're bugging. You're bugging. Y'all do better. You're bugging. This 2 points. This is crazy. Crazy.
Anyways.
Yeah, bro. I can't. There's no way.
Everybody buy a new gun to celebrate? What y'all doing?
Got a 56 Bel Air for you, Fish. Yo, what's up? What we talking about? Don't talk to Fish about that stuff. You got to talk to me.
I like old school too, but I'm a Honda boy. I need that Type R, baby.
No, that 56 Bel Air, you're going to be mad at what I do with it.
How you feel about how you feel about the new Type Rs?
I haven't seen them. I actually have not looked at them. Hold on, wait. Is it a 2024 model?
Yes.
I know absolutely nothing about them. Are they turbo?
Yeah. It's got like the Nürburgring records and shit, bro.
I bet.
I don't know.
Said, look at the fucking numbers. It's not that hard to look up. You're right. I go on my phone and I look and it tells me everything I need to know on my accounts, my man.
Yeah. Did you see the electoral map?
Yeah, bro. I look at my fucking what I got going on. What I got going on.
Yo, the bet. Have y'all been watching like the breakdown, the people losing their shit videos? They got these chicks going, we gonna go celibate now, shaving their heads and shit.
I don't care about those crazy people, bro. I don't care. I really don't care.
I thought it was funny that like this man got y'all going abstinent. Like, think about that for a second.
Good, fine, fair enough, bro. You're going abstinent. That's fine. You hold. I'm sorry if those are your values. And that's how you see things. That's your opinion. That's your choice. I'm not taking that away from you, but I'm going to just let you know now, you serve no purpose to society, to the world as it goes. If you don't want to procreate and continue and build a family and keep the world going, that's cool. Die on your own accord. I don't care. Go in a corner and die.
And another thing, can we lose the racist shit now? Because
that's not going to go away either.
Black men in historic numbers voted for this man. Latinos, my people, voted for this man in historic fucking numbers.
Bro,
can we drop that shit now? Can we fucking
That's not going to go nowhere. Everybody's crazy, bro. Everybody's crazy except for the 5 people that voted for her. It's crazy. It's insane. It's insane, bro. I had a whole conversation with somebody about the people who are like that whole like, oh, abstinence or whatever, all that good stuff, and you know
that's why they're trying to replace y'all with fucking Venezuelans, bro. Open your eyes.
Don't say y'all,
because they know y'all not fucking with the bullshit no more.
At least they're willing to procreate. You don't want to procreate. If you don't want to procreate. If you're not willing to procreate, I can understand if you can't. I get that. And that's unfortunate, whatever. But if you literally go on a strike and be like, I am not procreating, I will not have kids. I will not. That's your opinion. That's your choice. That's your whatever. But literally in the way the universe works is that we literally, like, our lives, we've taken them out of context. So all the firearms, all this and all that extra shit, whatever. Literally, if you take it back to the basics, it's No, is I hope all the Latinos that voted for him,
What are you
family.
talking? First of all, Puerto Ricans are American citizens.
Yo, bro, they come and go as they please.
Second of all the Mexicans that been here, we been did it the right way.
Yeah, that's craziness. You send. I hope they send those 20 million people to your town. Like, doesn't matter. So if you don't want to like, it's just the way the world works, bro. Our parents had us. They instill these values, whether we use them or not, whether we take them or not. We go through this thing called life. We learn what we're supposed to learn. We meet someone that, you know, we choose to live the rest of our life with, right? We have kids and it's a wash, rinse, repeat. That's the only way this shit continues. If you are not on that, I respect it.
That's why
I say that to say this. Go die in a corner, bro. Go do that shit that way. Go do that shit that way.
That's why I was saying we got to protect the Constitution no matter who the fuck is in office. Because that pendulum swings back the other way. It always does, bro. Yo, y'all are going to vote in all this crazy shit. And now
cry about it later.
Trump's got the fucking power. And he's going to swing that fucking hammer like a big ass dick. And just start
everybody's going to be upset about it. Everybody's going to cry about it. Everybody's going to hold their breath. Don't hold your breath too long. Or actually, I don't care. I don't. At this point, if I argue with my family about it, I'm willing to argue with anybody about it. Don't care. I don't care.
I was actually super classy. I didn't talk no shit on social media.
Yo, me neither. You know what's crazy? The day before, I got the phone calls and I got the shit talk to me, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna be civil about this situation. I'm not gonna give you what you want. Plain and simple. I'm not gonna give you what you want. I'm not gonna engage in this. We'll see what happens. Woke up in the morning. Would you look at that? Oh wow! Look, America, the whole fucking country, the whole country. Wow. Lady Smith, what's going on? Anyway, outside of that,
men out there, do you want to procreate with some fucking crazy chick who wants to abort your babies? And you know what I mean? Like, it don't even make fucking sense, bro. Like,
most civilizations that didn't procreate eventually disappeared. Let me tell you something. Any civilization that doesn't procreate disappears. That is on another level. Fuck a politic, fuck a black, fuck a white, fuck a Spanish, fuck a Asian, whatever. Any civilization that does not procreate will disappear. If you want to end your family bloodline like that, have at it. I don't care. That's on you. That's on you. That's your choice. And that's America. You can do that. You have the choice to do that. They're not forcing you to have a kid. You know, they're not.
You got to keep your sperm count high. Am I right, Grand Thumb?
Oh my God, yo, don't even. Man, some people just. That's wild.
Fucking breeders.
You know, like, yo, bro, like, it is what it is.
You got a bolt gun?
What?
Chris? Knowledge got me building a bolt gun now. Okay.
Blue curve. He's like, any civilization that does not procreate must be frigid miserable. What do you mean? That miserable? The dudes are mad. Everyone's mad. I can assure you that. Everyone's built up anger.
Nah, everyone's chilling.
Or they're habitual fucking.
Everyone's chilling.
Fellating themselves. Yo,
we're all chilling over here. Yo, what if he gets rid of the fucking NFA? I might ride for a fucking third term.
No, I'm not doing that. I will not do that. I'm gonna say that now. Can't do that, dog. Can't do that.
You can't do
that. Yo, bro. I feel you. It's a good move, but riding for a third term,
that might be worth
it. It's not going to be worth it. Nothing is worth what will happen if any president tries to go third term. There you go. Push Vance to the front. Problem solved. You know, they did. He said that's what he wants you to think, just like that. Like what? Third term? I wouldn't go for him for third term. I wouldn't vote for anybody for third term. Bro, absolutely not, bro. That right there is how big problems start. Massive problems.
I mean, technically the term limit shit on presidency is kind of new. Who's the dude who did like fucking 3 or 4? There was a president who went like 12 fucking years, bro.
Oh, not Roosevelt. Was it Roosevelt?
FDR? Was it FDR?
I think so. It might. I was just talking about that.
Congressional term limits we definitely need.
The hell I didn't.
FDR is not that long ago. What is that? The fucking 30s?
Bro, that's crazy. You won't even let me look that up. Yeah, FDR.
Okay, I'm with y'all. Maybe no term limits, but yo,
The term, yo, bro, it would be
if he got rid of the NFA and the Federal Reserve.
Bro, I mean, he's like, I was just driving on the FDR 20 minutes ago. God bless your soul. I hope your car is in one piece because Lord knows that thing has launch pads on it. You know, it says congressional terms for us. Harrison Obama 28. Is that how you feeling, Jova? That would be wild. That would be wild.
Think people would vote for that now?
I could see that combo being voted for. Absolutely.
I don't think so.
Yo, bro, I could see it.
I think you lost all credibility in this election. Obama too.
Bro, I hear you. You remember the whole conversation we had about the short-term memory thing and how everybody suffers from it?
You did my boy Sleepy Joe dirty.
I'm just saying. You know how everybody has that short-term memory shit. How at one point Harris was talking about she's gonna take all the guns and get rid of all the guns and this, that, and the third. And then 2 months ago, she's like, "Yeah, I have a Glock," but everybody completely forgot about how she was talking about how she's gonna take everybody's guns. Yeah, and I agree with that too.
I got a Glock 40 with a switch on it.
Yo, I agree with this too, Roblox. I do agree with that. But outside of that,
I bet Tulsi could beat her.
I don't know. That's yo, bro. Can we get through this one before we start talking about the next one?
Well, you got to think of the Democrats are like the Dallas Cowboy fans right now. They're looking at the draft. Like
yeah. They went back to the drawing board. They took the eraser and went.
You can get Shedeur Sanders and we trade up to the number 5 or something.
That shit's crazy.
They got mollywop, bro. The Senate seats, the fucking. Y'all lost the fucking the courts.
Everything. And now people think like this dude is like Hitler and he's never gonna get out and he's gonna do this and do that and he's destroying women's rights and he's doing this. Like I just don't. Yo, I don't care what anybody. That man literally stopped World War III. Him getting elected stopped.
Hold on. So we got a lot of time between now and January 6th. You don't think they're gonna?
Oh, they're gonna try everything in their power. But I'm saying, with him being elected, him winning, right then and there, everybody in the rest of the world, because people like to think about themselves. People like to think about themselves. He said only weak-minded, uninformed dust. What do you mean? What does this mean?
She's saying only the weak-minded and uninformed, comma, dust. That's a statement she's saying to you.
No, yeah, I just. What do you mean, man? Stop it! You're crazy. You are literally nuts. You are literally nuts. You think that the Biden administration was going to do anything good? Bro, people are laughing at that man daily. They think he's a joke. They think she's a joke. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. People in other countries are like, oh, you guys, it's a fucking shit show over there. Do I think Russia's going to stop? Stop what? Abso-fucking-lutely, I think they're going to stop. I think that's going to be dead. I think that's going to be dead. Personally, I think it's going to be dead.
Can we get GTA 6?
I'm just saying, bro. That's what I personally think. I think it's going to be dead. It hits different when you have somebody that gets taken serious in a room. When you put somebody in position of power, when you have a coach that the players don't respect, the team does terrible. The team does terrible. When you have a coach that players don't respect, the team does terrible. And this is a fact, man. This is a fact. And then when you switch coaches, the team's looking. When other team coaches is like, oh shit, like, oh shit, yo, we might have a problem in our hands. Everything whips into shape. You could say I'm nuts, but guess what? Me and 80% of America's nuts too. You guys got to take that L. It's not my problem. We're in 2024 going 2025. Can we stop putting our problems on everyone else? Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let's be adults about this. Let's stop taking our personal problems and putting them on everyone else. Let's take a little accountability here.
What is that word?
Oh, it's a big word. Oh, my bad, bro. My bad.
What is that?
I'm just saying, bro. People could be mad. People could be mad all they want. People could be mad all they want, bro. I literally go through daily life and watching adults not taking accountability. It's
there it is again.
It became such a normal thing. It's became such a normal thing. People do not take accountability. Yo, if you fucked up, you fucked up. If you lost, you lost.
Spell accountability, okay?
My spelling was never great, you know. The AC ability. Nah, missing letters and shit. AC ability. I just said, bro. No, absolutely not. Bro, this is bro, this is a fact, man. Like, oh, absolutely. Absolutely, Mud. Absolutely. You see it every day. It's crazy. Holidays are coming up. I hope everybody stays safe. You know what I'm saying? Thanksgiving is not too far away. I hope
yeah, Thanksgiving dinners are gonna be lit.
Crazy. I just want to know. I want to know who's washing the greens in the tub, because I ain't going to your house.
Gonna be lit.
It's crazy. My phone's going off. I'm sorry, guys. My phone is going off right now. My phone is going off. Holy shit.
I hate that shit, though, where they're like, where people just expect because your skin color is different that you have to vote a certain way. That is the craziest shit ever. Like, so someone's not allowed to have critical thinking and think for themselves and come to conclusions on their own?
No, because you're not
just because your melanin's different. That's the most wildest shit. That's the racist shit. That's the racist shit.
When they try and bully you into you can't. Oh, sorry.
It's wild to me.
That's what I'm saying, and those are the liberties of this country. You know what I'm saying? You vote what you want, you vote how you want, you think how you want. You know what I'm saying? But somehow, some way, somewhere, I don't know when this happened. Facts do not matter. It's all about feelings. Four years ago, when the Biden administration came in, that was our president. People were pissed, bro.
You didn't see no videos of people crying and shit.
No.
You know what we did? We went to work because that's what the fuck we do. We got to pay them taxes for them fucking abortions and shit. Bro, all right, maybe that was too far, too soon. Okay, I'm sorry.
I don't dabble in that, dog.
I'm joking.
He's on his own with that. I'm stepping off of that. I want no problems. Ladies, I don't want no smoke with you. Just saying this right now. I believe that. I genuinely believe that their body, their choice. I'm from Brooklyn. What do you mean getting conned? That don't happen. I see it from a mile away. You're bugging. With all due respect, I'm not from some back country bumpkin fucking town, bro. I'm from Brooklyn. Grew up around the scammers, the robbers. I see it coming from a mile away. Absolutely not. Just letting you know.
Yeah, son. Yeah.
It is what it is, bro. Just because I live in the country, I don't mean nothing. I got exposed to a lot at a very young age. Nobody's getting conned on this side. I see what I see. Yeah, Trump is New York too, and this is why people don't like him. It's a fact that anywhere you go in the States, that people can't stand New York people.
Hold on.
It's a fact.
They didn't like him until he ran as a Republican. Oprah was his motherfucking homie up until that point. All the View bitches used to love that man. When's the next time you're coming on, Donald? And then he said, "Oh, I'm running as a Republican." And then all of a sudden, motherfuckers racist. Then all of a sudden, he's a problem, right?
Yo, you're right. Trump is New York too. You know what's crazy? In the 90s and 2000s, everybody loved him. Everybody was rocking with him.
Everyone. He's on my favorite movie, bro. The fucking Ghostbusters 2 with Bobby Brown.
Yo. First of all,
that beard is crazy. You changed up the look. Don't let Fish bully you into a different haircut. Yo, do not let Fish bully you. Oh, you got the fade at the side. Don't let. Okay, all right.
Funny thing is, my hair actually is slicked back all the way to the back, bro. If I fluffed it up, it would, But yo, first of all, how are y'all doing?
He said, "Who's the Amish dude?" Levi. Yeah.
Oh, Levi.
I'm super confused right now.
No, I've been growing it out, and like as soon as it started getting like crazy long, I was like, man, I want to chop this shit off. And I'd go in the bathroom and I'll grab my clippers and look in the mirror and be like, man, it's taking me a minute to grow this shit, bro. That's a fast decision just to yank, and then I'm stuck with it. So I've been just letting it go. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like now it's November. Time I seen you had a 5 o'clock shadow,
bro.
And now you got a whole beard,
bro. So I've always had like kind of a beard, but it was like 1/4 inch from my face. Now it's like 4 inches from. You should see when I comb that joint out. It's pretty.
You trying to have a beard off or what?
Bro, I'm gonna be real. I
I
don't
mean, you
even
got the
know.
head start on me, but
And now it's no shave November, you know. Nah, bro, this has been since no shave August, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so gentlemen, how are each of you this evening?
We're good. We're good, man. Just chilling, talking some bullshit politics. Everybody's getting worked up. Per usual, it's the Turkey Live. Because if it ain't fucking politics, don't worry. We could get people worked up in music. That shit gets people going. We can start talking about food. That'll get people going. You know what I'm saying?
All the shit my grandma told me never to talk about, we could talk about.
We could talk
Yeah,
about it.
you know,
I got time
gonna hold you guys. I'm
religion,
not gonna hold you
politics,
guys.
money.
With all due respect, I'm not gonna hold you guys. With all due respect, all the disrespect, I don't care. Yo, green bean casserole is ass. That's just trash. Yo,
We
look.
need a vote in this bitch, bro. This is lies.
I don't know. I won't eat all green bean casserole, but like
You'd rather eat that than Kamala's greens.
yo, please, I don't eat
I'll
bathtub,
starve.
bro. Come
I'll
on.
skip that. I'll skip that Thanksgiving. I'll
First off,
fast.
let's just get this out right now. There were no greens, fish. There were no greens.
She made that shit up, bro. She was
Just
thinking
like
about her
herself.
uncle cooking curry barefoot in the bathtub. And was like,
Oh,
I'll just replace
yo.
that with greens. And
Yo,
don't act like you haven't seen them videos, them motherfuckers.
Yo, bro. Stop.
yo,
With the
fish,
flies and shit.
fish, dude, come on. How do
If
you?
anything's gonna happen, it's gonna be tonight. I'm gonna tell you this right now. We're
Yo,
gonna
if
see.
anything happens, it's gonna be the fish.
Yeah.
You'd be like, yo, that I don't fuck with that DLD and that dust, dude, but fish just runs
Yeah,
his mouth.
yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Am I the only one who's seen them videos
Sneeze.
No, everybody's.
of like the street food in India where they're like barefoot with flies and
Yeah,
shit?
I've seen it. They're licking the spoon and then stirring with it and scratching.
A bathtub is a motherfucking upgrade to that.
Dude.
Bro. We had so much.
Um,
I make a mean pot of greens. We had, that shit is burnt into my head for the rest of my life.
I know.
That right there, yo, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. When she said that, I had no bad feelings for her. I didn't feel no type of way. I was very neutral on it. I was like, yo, we'll see what happens. The moment she fucking said that, I watched it and I already know myself. I was just like,
dude.
Felt
And
like
then the news switched it up. On Telemundo, it got translated to carne asada.
Oh, yo. Let me tell you. Yo, that was what killed me. She was looking at the camera like, oh shit. Let me tell you. I was like, that's a lie. Whatever you're about to say, that shit was a lie. We made a mean pot of carne asada.
Yo. Yeah. And then the Otis Redding vinyl and shit, like, bitch.
Oh shit.
Yo, bro.
Bro, she was buying Doritos and shit.
Yo, bro, yes.
Oh man. Let me stop.
Bro,
Let me stop.
Doritos.
Yo, can I mention one thing though?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Dust. What are you gonna say?
Before you do, I want to take the time out
Take it.
to shed some light out on this.
Take that.
Happy belated Veterans Day. Happy belated Marines birthday.
Mhm. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think you guys are all sickos, but I appreciate you guys.
Yeah. Facts.
With that being said, let's go.
So I just recently did an episode of it's a show we call Pewmungus. Every Sunday night at 9 p.m. A lot of people don't know that we do that on Rumble, but we do a show called Pewmungus, and we basically select one firearm. We talk about the firearm, the specs, all the good and bad about it, the impact it had on the industry, all that stuff, right? And this past Sunday, we talked about the Mark 18 CQBR. And do y'all know? Well, I mean, there's so many great things about it. Like the cool thing.
You didn't invite me, you fucker.
I mean, technically, we don't invite anybody. It's just me and one dude. But
it's messed up.
We should.
Who owns a real Mark 18? Raise your hand.
I mean, define real Mark 18. Do you own an LMT made Mod Zero, or do you own what do you have?
He's just like, oh, maybe not that, but he's like, yeah.
Which one you got then?
I'm talking shit because I literally just finished this, but
Yeah, yeah, that
I have
yeah.
the real shit. Colt lower.
Nice. Yeah,
Knights
I didn't
Knights.
know, dude. A lot of people go crazy over the cloning of the Mark 18 CQBR, and like originally the Mod Zero was just, and I've talked about this 100 times on my channel, but the program was originally for only the LMT upper to go on, only the super high speed dudes
Hold
lowers.
on, whoa. LMT, it's Colt.
It was on a Colt lower, and it was an
It's Colt
LMT
upper too. No.
When they made the complete firearm, yes, the Mod Zero, the first one, was a complete LMT build.
That's a Colt
upper.
also. The zero is the front side post.
No, that's a 0 block 1. Or no, that's a 1 block 1. Hold on, we need Jova on this because the research that I did said that the first Mod Zero lowers were LMT built, and then that the Mark 1 block
They were Colt or FN. LMT was never in play on Mark 18.
Integrity, I'm gonna say yes.
Or LPVOs. I don't know, bro. I mean,
absolute shit hit the fan. You ain't carrying multiple firearms. Your red dot is not. You know what? You're right.
Hold on. What was the
Very
statement?
subjective. It's very subjective.
Grand Life knows.
It is very subjective. Sorry to change the subject, but this is such a good question. It is very subjective. If you are good with an LPVO, you are good with an LPVO. If you're good with your EOTech with a magnifier, you're good with that. If you're good with your red dot and a magnifier, you're good with that. So shit hit the fan is about what you're good with and what you're stuck with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think it's just good for you to know a decent amount about every platform. Because if you only shoot LPVO and you've never shot an EOTech before, you're going to be a world of hurt. Just saying.
I have a Mach 18. That's funny. Mach 18. Yeah, no,
LARP 18.
Dude, I took my 10.3-inch Colt barrel and just made a total bastardization of the it's not even a Mark 18. It's effectively a Mark 18, but developed by NSW Crane, initially just an upper part of the SOP mod kit. But so Jovat, was that made by LMT or Colt? Because I didn't think Colt started LMT upper first. Hey, baby. Toy Town, appreciate you. But okay, so I believe that dang, did he just peace out?
No.
As soon as he lost, I'm just playing.
No, he can add himself back in.
But you know what replaced the Mark 18 CQBR?
The Ergi.
The fucking Ergi, bro. Can we show some love for the Super Dookies?
Mod Zero has this.
Careful, dog.
This is an upper, not a firearm.
Yeah, tell YouTube that.
Mod Zero has this, but it doesn't have the cat. This is later on. This is the SOCOM M4 handguard.
The lowers were what the boys had on hand.
Yeah, so it'd be called FN, whatever the fuck.
Cold FN, Knights, whatever they had. But
the one that got popular is this one.
We're gonna get everything set up for crack shot. Discount code for first responders, police, military, and vets.
So you need the Colt Bolt, Colt upper. You need this rear sight made by the fuck is it called?
That's that $300 rear sight, right?
No, they're like two, but
what up, C-Man?
I forget who makes them.
Man,
C-Man, someone in the chat.
I thought they were like Knights.
And yeah, the front side is Knights, so you could have a Knights rear too, but this was the most popular.
Yo, watch. C-Man is gonna say something about my beard like early, bro. Watch, it's probably already coming through.
He's already probably cracking up behind his.
I know.
Yo, you know what? Integrity. Now that you asked that, right? I'm gonna say LPVO. If I had to choose, I would go with LPVO, and this is why. because although you can make a shot, I can make a shot, anybody on this panel can make a decent shot on a red dot or a EOTech or whatever. But sometimes you're not taking that shot. Sometimes you just need to see what the fuck is going on, and the LPVO can very well provide that, where you just zoom in and you're just watching. You're not taking a shot. You're just, you know.
So the real Mark 18s are 10.3, not 10.5.
Correct. Which I was surprised that was like a thing people are.
And
confused
Toy Town
about.
got the site. Maytech, that's what it's called.
Nice. Dude, Toy Town knows what's up, man.
That's what's up.
My guy.
I know people like I just brain fart. I have so much.
There's so
shit
much
that I-
rattling around up there. You know?
Yeah, dude. Like,
So, what LPVO? That's a good question, Roblox. So honestly, I kind of heard who may have been the manufacturer of this, but the first like decent LPVO that I got was actually the Geisley 1-6.
really?
Yeah, and you know, I may have heard what factory it's manufactured in. They would never, ever, ever say who made it, but you know, it's nice. You know, you could. It's nice. The thing that sucks though, bro, is that so that's the 40 might green Super Duty, right? It's got a 1-6 LPVO on it. And come on, bro, lay down in your bed, dog. Come on, go lay down in your bed. All right. No, I don't have time for that shit. And dude, I could be super fast. I'm still running sub 2-second build drills. I'm not. I've been lurking. It just makes your head look fat. It does. Yo, so get this. I literally lost almost 20 pounds, bro. And I look fatter now with this fucking beard. I was like, so excited. I was like, man, I'm gonna, you know, look great on camera. And no, I don't. Thank you, C-Man, for that, by the way. Okay, so I'm still doing sub 2-second build drills. I'm still sub 1 second. You know, draw the first shot from patrol, low ready, high ready. I mean, I'll take that with because basically I just crank it down to 1x and run both eyes open. But that's I have experience with some LPVOs, but that's I'd say the most real
The
experience.
only reason I don't fuck with them or
Mhm.
any magnification, ACOGs I can kind of deal with. They have a great field of view. But like, I don't like to be tunneled into my shit.
You don't have to be.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
know what I'm saying.
You don't.
Yeah.
You really don't have to be. You can go both eyes open on a fucking LPVO.
Bro,
You
it is.
can, when
It's
you're
a
on
red dot.
magnification,
It is a red dot. It is at 1x. Watch. I'm just playing. At 1x.
right, at 1x. But I'm saying on magnification, like you're
you're
losing your.
Yeah, but where are you using this magnification for? Like,
I'm not. I got good vision and I shoot right hand.
what I'm saying is, right? So, like, both eyes open. If you have to use your magnification, chances are you are perched up against something or you are laid down. You're not just standing up like this.
Yeah.
You're perched up against something to keep as still as possible.
And you probably have security too.
Yeah, like there's gonna be somebody else with the EOTech Voodoo, the 1x10. My boy Lurch, he's been on here a few times. Lurch, I don't know if you guys remember him or not. Lurch has a EOTech Voodoo. Lurch is touching 900 with 5.56.
That thing
they're heavy though.
Yeah, on an MR 5.56 nonetheless.
Yeah.
Straight hog.
Extra
Straight hog, bro. He would pick that thing out the case and it was
my favorite though, like that I've ever played and fucked around with is the Elcan.
Oh, dude, the Elcan.
So it doesn't have 2-3 magnification.
It's got 1 4, 1-6. That's it. Like I would love to if the Elcan wasn't basically as heavy as the firearm it was going on. I would love to rock it because they are heavy, but they're also like basically bulletproof.
The field of view is nutty though, dude. It's like
and it's so dope just to be able to grab it and whoosh, just throw that lever and boom, you're at 6x or 4x like that. Have you messed with the 1-6?
Which one?
The Elcan. I think it's a 1 to. It's either 1 to 6 or 2
No,
to 6.
I've only ever played with the 1 to 4.
1 to 4, but that one's pretty official too. But like these dudes, when the Barrett, the semi-auto Barrett was initially fielded, they were putting the loopholes, the 1 to 10 loopholes on it, and dudes were cracking 1,000-yard shots with
Absolutely, you can.
1 to 10.
Absolutely,
That's
you
what I
can.
have on my 308 is the Leopold Mark 6.
Yeah,
The 1 to 6 in 7.62.
The
Nice.
one is you have a LPVO?
Yeah.
Huh.
I thought you just said you don't fuck with it.
That's on a 308. That's my fucking point. You 5.56 weirdos trying to think your snipers are weird.
No
Weird.
sniper stuff, different
You're weird.
applications.
You're
Different
weird.
applications.
Yeah, on a 13.9, you're still gonna run a red dot? That's weird.
Yes.
Yeah, you can, right? But like, there's
Don't need guaranteed same results.
The
LPVO.
Marines literally rock fucking 16s with
Don't care.
irons for.
Don't care. We got technology now.
That's what I'm saying, bro. There's nobody being like,
Weird.
this, you have to take this.
Yeah.
They got everybody on the same
You're
fucking
weird.
standard.
You're weird. Get a 308.
Look,
Stop being a bitch.
I got
Yo,
a
I
one.
got a 308 bolt gun.
That's a 308 with that 1 to 10 on it. And I mean that. Look, I'm gonna grab my 5.56 if shit pops off. You know.
The 1 to 8 Actar on that's a fucking setup on the SR25.
Dude, I'll tell you.
Technology has entered the chat. This is where I go and I fucking drop the link for Jovan.
Thank you, Integrity. Thank you.
He says, honestly, a close LPVO engagement leaves something to be desired. Like what? Yo, you guys ain't saying shit in the chat and not coming up here and explaining yourself.
What does it leave to be desired?
I'm just saying, like it's a bugged out notion. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, yeah, you could run your red dot. What do you mean? You could run your red dot. You could run.
Plus, think about that. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You could run your red dot. You could run your reticle, whatever you want to run, and somebody with an LPVO runs an LPVO is going to be right there with you.
No, they're not.
You can get just as fast. I mean, for real,
Yes,
like
no,
the
they're
other
not.
benefit
Yes,
that
not.
we're not.
They're
Yes,
not.
they will. Absolutely.
That's a lie. Do not listen to this.
How is it a lie?
Yo,
They're not. There's no way in hell you're gonna do CQB faster. There's no fucking shot.
Yeah, but we're not talking. Yo, but we're talking 1.5 by 3 recce. My man, I like that. Listen, you literally. What's going on? So, not everything is CQB
Until it is.
until it is, and then what happens? You got to get in. You got to get in with the get in.
bro. I'm
You gotta-
for real.
That's why motherfuckers started putting red dots on their LPVOs.
If I'm within, if you're within 7 yards of somebody,
did.
are you
It's
even
not
using
needed.
your sight?
It was like, yo, this is too much. We need to put a little bracket over here, put this red dot on the side, and then fucking we'll be all right.
Not even. They took the fucking cap and they just put put a footprint on it and just did that. That's what happened.
But-
Outside of that, once again, I'm gonna go back to saying this. Like I said, it's all dependent on where you fucking live. It's all dependent on where you live. Listen, you're right. 200 yards in, CQB. Motherfuckers can't hit the broad side of a barn with a red dot.
Yeah.
To be fair,
Accuracy on their third shot, it's gonna be so far off.
Most people don't even sight in their rifles, bro.
to be fair, I have better than 2020. I have 2015. So it's
That's one
different for
thing.
me. All right.
So, hey, thanks for having me. To address
What's up?
Integrity Firearms, if you look at the current military standard, CQB is designed at any distance in which you engage an enemy with your primary weapon system. So that can be out to 600 yards as long as you can see them. But let's not argue over that. If you look at like the current military setups, right? Even on their sniper systems, like let's take the Mark 12. Mark 12 was designed to bridge that gap between 7.62 sniper weapon and the M4s, right? So 18-inch barrels, NSW Crane developed them, did some iterations and everything else. They generally had like a 1 to 10 or 1 to 12 scope on them, but they did have an offset micro red dot. I got one around here made by L3 that they use for close-in engagements. Because even at like your 3 to 9 scopes, if you got something on 3X and someone turns a corner and you look
That's
at them,
too close.
this is all you're going to get. Is
Yeah,
just
that's too
all that
close.
right there.
100%.
So and that's where like the 3-gunners and everything else, like that 45-degree offset. And then what they started doing was, instead of turning it to 45 degrees, they just mounted it up on top of their scopes, right?
That's where it made sense.
Yeah. That gave you that. One of the advantages of having the LPVO and a higher magnification, say 1:8, 1:6, or 1:10, is that you can get information, right? You can look down there and see how many troops are in the open, see if that's actually a threat or if it's
equipped
just
with, what equipment they got, all that.
Exactly. Because all the times you might not want to take that shot because you might be 2 deep, you might be 1 deep, you might be doing solo dolo operations. As far as like the eye relief, when we was at that course, I ran a 1-10, right? And it's kind of weird just like to get that eye relief because I was rocking the EOTech for a long time, hollow sight, right? So now I got fished around with that eye relief, but once you figure it out and you get it, it's great. I ran that Voodoo like 1.5 was the max magnification I used on it because the distances we were shooting really didn't need it, And again, integrity, most of your glass truly aren't 1x because you got the parallax and everything else in them. But even a lot of your holographic sights aren't true 1x's, and they do have parallax in them.
That's what I was going to bring up.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I wasn't trying to cut you off. I was just saying that I was agreeing with you, and that's actually what I was going to bring up is that like the 1x of a red dot, right? Let's say Holosun, RMR, whatever SRO, the 1x of a red dot is less of a magnification, even though there may be some, than the 1x of an LPVO, even if it's not a true 1x.
Yeah.
Although I would say the Trijicon AccuPoint, that thing is fire, and at 1.5 you can still run it with both eyes open.
Yeah. Now also just keep in mind this right here, right? For me, one of the advantages of the LPVO, I don't run a BDC because those BDCs are designed in a vacuum. I run a true mill to mill, right? So I can look range estimates, distance, everything else, make wind calls. One of the advantages that, in my opinion, you have over LPVO versus running a red dot and a magnifier, right? I get parallax on the red dot lens, and I get parallax in the magnifier, right? So now I got two things. So I just made that exponentially more complicated because, again, I have to adjust my red dot and I have to go back and adjust it with the magnifier on it, right? I got parallax in the red dot. I got parallax in the magnifier. Now that parallax is magnified, right? So rocking that red dot, I got no eye box. I can go anywhere. Once I put that magnifier on it, I got an eye box.
You got an eye box.
Right? I gotta make sure that magnifier is tight because that shit can work its way off, right?
Real tight.
And then I'm still running the same issue from 0 to 300. I'm just using the red dot. And then out past that, I might want to use the magnifier. Well, the problem with that is I can't get good range estimations with a magnifier. Now, if you got like the 4-dot EOTech and everything else, you can kind of swag it as long as you went and got your dope on your ammo and everying else.
That's why I run the dash 2. That's
why
I run the 2-dot, 3-2 EOTech.
Yeah.
And I know what my holds are. This is on 11.5 though. Let's keep it in perspective here. So that's why I'm not running a fucking magnifying type shit on there.
Yeah. I mean, you can still reach out
for just two reasons though. One is my I don't want to be fucking tunneled in on my optic. I want aware of my space at all fucking times, no matter what the fuck's going on. That's one. Two is the weight. If you've ever humped this shit, I'm telling you, bro, every single fucking ounce is gonna beat your ass.
Yeah, the old saying, ounces equal pounds and pounds equal pain, and it's true. But I would say whatever setup you got, just run it and make sure you're proficient with it and learn your dope. We went out to that course and it was pretty good to see where the systems didn't fail, but it's where I failed, where I fell off at. So
could you tell everyone what dope is? Because it is as silly as it may seem, A lot of people may
Shit,
not
man, you know
understand.
that's an eighth, an 8-ball. That's a turkey, a brick.
Damn,
bad.
zip
My
over
bad.
your
Never mind. Never
fuck,
mind.
nah, let me stop.
No,
Damn.
dope is data on previous engagement. So, like, what your system does, how the ammunition is shoot, and everything else.
Yeah.
You get if you're not even serious about it, you'll know what like all your ammunition is.
Bricks.
Bricks, cocaine, blow, booger, sugar. No, I'm sorry.
996 grams. You need
can't
FOMO.
you can't have me going to jail. I'm a pillar of the community.
Yo, that's funny.
996 grams. You need FOMO. FOMO.
Hey, like my man said, this is boy, this ain't bitch.
Let me ask you this. Fish scale. Let me ask you this. What type of LPVO do you recommend for the 2025 inauguration?
I would highly recommend access to a Hellfire.
Oh,
it's all kinetic. It's all no.
I'm sorry. I'm playing.
Yeah, no, I'm serious, man. It's nothing like a up armored Predator drone with some
dude. I wouldn't mind a whatchamacallit. What's not the Bearcat, the armored
MRAP.
MRAP, yeah, the MRAP, the
MRAPs are top heavy, and if you hit them just right, they will flip, and they're slow. So they present a big target. Now it's not much swing get through it unless you know where to hit it at, the weakness, but they're big and top heavy, man.
Yeah. But it's I mean, there's nothing more secure, I would imagine, in the heat of battle, just being inside an MRAP. Like, what's up,
dude? Get a striker, with some TOW missiles on that bitch, and get a couple of Rangers to drive them. You fucking tear ass and all over country, man.
Bro, I can build something stronger than an MRAP. Just give me materials and a welder and a shop.
No, you need to see
in a goddamn in the John Deere,
the Hemeyer.
That's a good start, bro. Diesel.
What is the Kamasutra? What kind of shit was it? Komatsu. That's right. Yeah, the Hemeyer. Yo, there's a shirt. It says Hemeyer's Auto Parts and Welding. Yo, Marvin Hemeyer, man, what a G. I mean, terrible stuff happened.
Yo, bro,
that's you should wait to see the next shirt I'm coming out with.
Yo, so back. Hold on, wait.
I built the airport in that town.
That's fire.
Yeah. That's what's up.
That's fire. So hold on, because Integrity gonna spark some shit.
What do you spark now?
No, I'm just saying the LPVO and red dots on. We got to talk about that. Like, yo, that is like a well, it's not a serious talk, but it really is a preference thing. It is super
sure,
bro.
It is, and they both have their place. And I would say,
they do.
Again, depends upon what you're doing, but you might roll out for one thing, and it turns into something else.
Yeah, I mean,
I
think I think everyone should have multiple platforms, but it is a question of what are you most proficient with, what are you fastest with, but of course, application is hands down the most important thing. Like, what application are you going to be? Because for real, I'm probably still going to grab my 10-3 with a 1x prismatic optic on it with the ACSS. Because I'm like, all right, I've hit silhouettes at 300 with that shit, so I'm good, But if I'm going, to somewhere where there's a little bit more land, a little bit more, which is funny because there would be more,
kids these days are fucking spoiled, bro. I grew up on irons, dog.
Well, there's a place for iron sights, but leverage technology, because it's just like saying kids today are spoiled. I'm not going to wear ceramic plates and night vision. I'm just,
sure.
like, no, fuck no. I'm taking every advantage I can get.
I'm with you on that and taking every advantage. I am not in complete and utter agreement and do not complete and utterly believe in the MPVO just yet.
I don't know anything about it.
Off rip or whatever you guys consider those. I'm just not into it. You know what I'm saying? I like my LPVO. I do like my red dots. I do like my reticles. My red dots and reticles, 100 in. Anything beyond that, give me my LPVO because it just makes more sense for me.
So
You know,
what, put me on.
what's up?
What's an MPVO?
If I'm not mistaken,
Medium powered.
range, mid range. So like
Yes, medium powered.
3 to 12.
yeah, that 2.5, 3, or whatever. Like
2.5
you're
to 10, 2.5 to 12.
yeah, it starts.
Yeah.
Right.
And again, it depends upon what you're doing and everything else. Because if you're doing recce stuff, like real recce stuff,
If you're static,
1 to 6, 1 to 8. Like if you look at what the Army just fielded for the M110 Alpha, right? It's a 1 to 10 scope that's on that thing.
Yeah.
SIG, right?
No, H&K actually. Remember, because the H&K 1 to 10 Alpha, 110 Alpha. So what they did, right? They kind of divested of the SR25, the 110. Right?
Oh, okay.
And they brought it in a 6.5 Creedmoor with a 14.1 inch, 14.1, 14.5 or 14.1. Shit, I gotta go pull it up and look.
You gotta think though, these guys are in squads. They got time to lay down, go prone, do some recon. Like you might not have that luxury.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
and again, I think a lot of times as a civilian, I get these terms confused and I romanticize them, what they actually mean and like what they actually do for the military. And a lot of times we just bastardize these things and we'll call it something and it'll stick and it'll catch on. And it could be farther from the truth when you look at doctrine. Now, one of the problems about the military is military doesn't fucking follow doctrine. Because if you ever get our manual and you try to defeat us from the manual, you're gonna be confused and shit. But again, when you start looking at that, you might, before you go and assault someplace, you might want to get eyes on, look at the comings and the goings and everything else. That's where LPVO, plays in, because I can get license plates. If I know my reticle, I can look at what type of vehicles are going in and out, and I can gauge the distance when you start doing that math and everything else. When the wind starts blowing,
see what kind of like bulge is in his pants. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that too. You can see like you can start getting your wind reads and everything else, so you don't have to lead them. So there's a lot that goes into it, but again, as a civilian, I'm not really going to be doing all that stuff. I just want to get out there and flex for the gram, as Armel would say. And there's.
Absolutely right. There's definitely that. Chris Stevenson, you're saying whatever happened to the good old 3x9 classic, easy and very reliable. Why we got to overcomplicate things?
Technology took over.
Technology took over, and this is my stance on this. I feel like the 3x9 was too much, too little, if that makes any sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was cool. It was that small little scope that dudes are using to hunt, and it worked. But a by 3 to 9, it's like, all right, you started me off at 3. Why are you just giving me 9? For that, just give me a 4x16.
Well, and look at the
5x25.
A 5x25. At that point, like give me more.
Especially
if you're gonna start me off here, give me more. You gave me such an odd range, but then again, 3x9 makes absolute sense for hunting.
But also,
that's how you smoke your finger. I caught myself like that a few times.
You gotta release the lock as you open it, or that joint will bounce right back down on you.
But I do agree. Like I said, it makes sense for hunters. What are the chances of a deer? What you said, but most you don't need more.
Yeah,
you're right. You're right. I don't need in that. For most you don't need more, but I need less.
But yeah, okay.
I need by 3, 4.
So there's a couple things.
1x9. Give me a 1x10.
And you also have, so usually 3 to 9s would come in like 3 to 9 by 40, right? So you're going to be letting way more light in there, which is good, but you're going to have a way heavier platform that's way bigger. It's not where it's at. So your what do you call it? The
objective lens.
Yeah, the objective is smaller on like a 20 or whatever, right? But like you're cutting weight, you're cutting footprint, the size. It's just arguably better than a 3 to 9 by 40 having a big ass flashlight looking scope on your AR, you know.
Yeah. And then, one of the things too is, and this is like something that can be 2 or 3 lives, because now you got to talk about reticle, you got to talk about tube diameter, first focal plane versus second focal plane.
Oh shit! Now we're getting scientific.
No, because it makes a difference, right?
Let's
Let's just talk about this right here,
It
Fish.
does make a difference.
Let's talk
does make a
about a scope with a bullet drop compensator versus a scope with a mil reticle, right?
That's what I prefer.
So
He said it's my new personality.
yeah,
And I'm listening.
yeah.
20
But
ounce,
think about it,
4 by
right?
22 giant on a 5.56.
by
Yeah,
50.
that's a 4x. That's a 4x scope.
By 50.
Yeah, you got a 50 millimeter objective lens.
That's huge, bro.
Yeah,
That's
man. They got
that
some
belongs
56s.
that belongs on like a Barrett Imrad. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh,
that's
man,
like
no.
that's
You're
huge.
right. I got one of those. I got a 525 by 56 on a 308. It just lets in more light,
Yeah.
And then your tube diameter gives it more adjustment range in the erector, setting up the thing. But let's talk about a scope with a bullet drop compensator on it, right?
Well, before we get in that real quick, can I ask you a question? Have Jova or anyone else here, have you guys ever taken out a scoped rifle super early in the morning, like right before the sun comes out? And like, it is no bullshit. Those bigger objective lenses, when we're talking about letting more light in, that shit is mad important super late at night, but when the sun's going down, and super early in the morning when the sun's going up, it is game changing. If you have a 20 mil objective lens versus a 40 or a 50, absolute game changer. I took a deer with I shot a deer. I didn't really take him, but I used it was a subsonic round. I was trying to be cool with a can on. Anyway, so it was
Poacher.
4:30 in the morning. We got set up and we were waiting, and like by 5 something, it was still super dark, and the sun was barely out, and because I had a big
It was
ass
his neighbor's dog.
3 to 9 by 40, I could see if I would have had, actually my buddy had a smaller scope, and the lighting was just not, it was a big impact on arguably a much smaller time of the day, right? But you're probably going to be assaulting at night, you're probably going to be doing transpo or moving at night, and that stuff is probably pretty important.
So it's one of those things. Like if you look at like your scopes with the BDCs on them and everything else, like, and you wonder why you're off, and you got to go back in and redope it because that thing wasn't designed for your setup. With something with reticle, mil or MOA to MOA, it's easier to get your dope on that because you can dial it in and adjust it to your specific load and everything else. But I mean, shit.
Yeah. DB Cooper says,
hit him with a mortar, man. Hit him with a mortar.
Solves everything.
You ain't lying, dude. That is what wins wars. It is
Mortars.
Ordnance of any sort. That's what wins wars. Primary arms, PLX compact 1 to 8 is where it's at. Yeah, unfortunately, primary arms is gonna be making some change.
Yeah. Yo, stop. Yo, listen, it might be a good thing. Primary arms, highlight the turkeys. You know what I'm saying? I understand you guys are making some changes in the community. We are all content creators on this platform. You can divide that up between us 4. I got a few more guys. You know what I'm saying? Let's just make that happen. I'm just saying.
It's important to note that this live stream is sponsored by Sonora Desert Primary arms. Sorry, let me stop. I'm sorry. My bad. Go ahead. Yeah, BDCs. Yeah. Yo, the ACSS reticle, man, is not. I enjoy. I got the primary arms 1X prismatic optic on the 10-3. Bro, that thing, I love that thing, dude. I love that thing.
to answer crack shot, me personally, I run MOA. Everyone I shoot with runs MRAD. I am the only person that I shoot with that runs MOA. Everyone else runs MRAD.
You talking
See, that's a
about?
left-handed sickness.
And
Yo,
is,
bro.
first full
And it's sickness. Everyone else runs MRAD. If I hop on anybody else's rifle and I go to dial up, all you hear is whoa, 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 what are you doing? You're going way too much. I'm like, oh, it's fucking MRAD bullshit. Now I gotta go back all the way, and then I'm like, it is pretty nice. While I gotta go like 15 clicks, you guys are like click, 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 and I'm like, wow, that's
There. Yeah, I think there's more subtensions, more measurements, so it tends to be more accurate. But
Yeah.
again, in my opinion, whether you're running MRAD, MOA, just know your reticle, know the math, know what one MOA is at 100, 200, 300, know what a shooter's MOA is, know what 1 mil is, 100, 200, 300, know how to do that math, know how to use your scope to get range estimations, you know,
I just use the force.
you just use the force. Just a submission by
I see where the dust hits. I go,
Dude, I mean, I constantly see people like content creators, people with channels, people in comments that are like saying things that don't make sense, right? So they'll be like, dude, this thing is, 3 MOA at 100 yards within 1 inch. I'm like, bro, do you not know what MOA means?
Yeah, no shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like okay, if you're one MOA is within 1 inch at 100 yards.
100.
So it's like when people say VIN number, right? It's like you don't need to say the number, you just need to say the VIN, because it's like saying vehicle identification number. It's like 1 inch at 1 MOA at 100 yards.
Yeah. Well, it's just like saying aperture hole. An aperture is a hole.
An aperture is a hole. Yeah. And I'm going to start calling it an aperture chasm.
Yeah. And then in actuality, if you really want to be a dick about it, you'd be like,
yes,
are you talking about a shooter's MOA or a true MOA? And that'll fuck the whole conversation up. But we'll just call it 1 inch.
We'll just call it 1 inch. Yeah,
call it 1 inch. Not yards.
I like MRAD shit though.
Point fucking. We'll call it 1 inch, and then when you go to shoot 1,000, you're like, "Why am I fucking 4 foot off?" Like, yo, bro,
why am I?
Hey, what you say, man? I gotta call it 1 inch because I ain't got no webs in between my fingers.
That's funny because that's some real shit what Jova's saying, and that applies for a shot. That if you're doing your math, right, and you're just like, oh yeah, I got this, and you go to shoot, and you're like, yo, what did I do wrong? And literally, you're shooting, and your shot is consistently just going.
Oh man,
and it's just off, and it's just off by like you're like, yo, I don't get it.
Yeah. So what scope you buy?
What?
What's the scope to buy?
Whatever you want. It's just knowing. It's knowing. It's knowing. Buy whatever scope you want.
Honestly,
you know what I'm saying?
I'd get a Voodoo.
I have a bullshit Vortex
PLX.
What?
That PLX is Japanese glass.
I mean, Japanese glass will work. A lot of shit will work.
Japanese
glass. You have to know what you have. You have to know what you have and know what you're looking through and what everything means. And true MOA, or you just go with 1 inch.
And I would say, buy what you can afford, because there's a lot of people, they got more money on top of their rifle than in their rifle. $3,000-$4,000 Kalis, SMBs, Schmidt and Bender, all the way up. So you could literally get $10,000 scopes.
Bro,
Tech Voodoo 1 to 6 for $700.
What?
What's the reticle option in it?
I'm looking.
Yo, I would run that is it 30 or 34?
1 to 6 is a 30.
It's the MRAD green SR1.
Yeah. I want to say that's a 30, and the 1 to 10 is a 34.
Okay, you know what I was like totally blown about is last year Black Friday when I ordered a bunch of shit from Geisley, I was not paying attention, and I ordered the 1-6 Geisley LPVO, which is made by and and I got the Geisley rail, the Geisley mount, right? And the scope that I got was a 30 mil scope, and I accidentally got the 34 millimeter Schmidt and Bender Geisley contract overrun mount.
Yeah.
It's still just sitting here doing nothing. I'm about to sell that shite.
Yeah.
We'll trade for
Got
gloves.
a 34 mil too.
Yeah, and you know, again, one of those things is
But I got
you can get rings adapters to fit it, but then it's going to throw.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It just adds more variance to
it exponentially increases the problems because you don't know what's wrong with it. You know, it's like keep it simple.
That is true, Better Cheese. I do love my Giselle Super Duty. Sorry, go ahead.
Gisley. One of the cool things too is when you look at your tube diameter, right? That also gives the movement for more adjustments inside of your scope, right? So that's one of those things too to look at. How big of a tube you want, that 30 millimeter, 34 millimeter, stuff like that. You can get like some of those 35 millimeters, which is like, oh man, yep, you screwed the pooch on that one, but they'll get it. Then also look at how much MOA or elevation your scope has in it, and then also look at like your rings or your mounts to see how much MOA are induced into there. So you can get 0 MOA, 10 MOA, 20 MOA, 30 MOA, and we start playing with that big bore stuff, 70, 100 MOA. But now you're shooting 2,000 meters, you know. And
I'm definitely not shooting 2,000 meters. That's something I'm not doing. I got to run, do my show. I just wanted to share gratitude for all three of you gentlemen. I think what you all do is incredibly important, and I thank you. And I want to say thank you for also for carrying my knives, Definition knives. Thank you so much.
No problem, Nick.
Dude,
I'm gonna cut myself.
Am I the first to stab himself?
No, actually,
No.
plenty people have. You know how many pictures I've gotten of bloody hands? It's kind of funny. I mean, it's not funny that you cut. It's funny, like interesting, you know.
I was good until Flying Rich was like, "Did you cut yourself yet, Dust?" And I'm like, "No, not at all. I've been playing around with knives for years. I'm pretty good at it." As soon as I left alive, I'm playing with the knife. I look and I'm like, "Son of a bitch!"
Damn. Yo, so I have packaged hundreds of these, and I've still. Ow, shit! I'm just playing.
That's how I caught myself.
I've still not cut myself, and I also because we had to test the boundaries on like when a knife from Definition Knives would fail, right? I've come very close to kissing some of my, at least parts of my fingertips goodbye, because the only way you can make one of these locks fail is inertia, right? So you have to take it and you have to bang that shit backwards on a table, and it has to, or a table or a mallet or whatever, to make it jump the lock, like a padlock, right? You can make a padlock jump a lock or whatever. It takes a lot, like an ungodly amount of force, but when that joint closes,
It closes with force.
Also, a lot of people don't know the back. One of the posts inside the rear of the knife is magnetized to keep the blade in place until you intend to deploy it. Mm-hmm. And then also,
who all in the chat's already got theirs?
Dude,
hands.
A bunch of people got. I even sent a couple extras out to some folks. Like Carbon ordered one, and I was like, you know what? Boop. Let me put an extra joint in there because you do so much for the community. You know, I. Just trying to bless some folks out there.
She deserves it.
Yeah, man, for sure. And some others out there, you know, I threw a little something extra in, or even just a bunch of stickers and all that. But also, the knife, like when you close cheaper knives, sometimes the blade will bang into the frame. This is literally designed to never make any contact. Like even if
I checked.
It's the most solid $50 knife I've ever fucking seen.
Thank you.
Straight the fuck, straight up, dude. Like,
I bought
Dude.
a Gerber for $50 and it literally almost chopped my finger the fuck off.
Dude, I mean, we wanted to make the first launch were the knives that we were talking about that are similar to, you know, Benchmade knives. Let's be honest, right? They are to their design with the axis lock. Ours is the roller lock, or what people call a crossbar, but they're similar to them. But some may say that these are even made in similar factories in the same type of globally sourced partners as some of those other companies.
Yo,
But
you
anyway.
know what would be great if you made if Definition Knives made a knife sharpener.
That's an excellent idea, and until now, I didn't consider, you know, doing that. I would do
destroy
that.
knives. I'm not gonna lie, I destroy knives. I am a knife destroyer. They say don't use it as a pry bar. You see
Oh,
your video with a fucking hammer, bow, 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 and I'm like,
yeah.
we're good. Everything is good.
Yo,
Everything's good.
so
Everything's good.
when you break that joint, hit me up, because we do look if there's anything like manufacturer defect or like anything like
don't wanna
that, we
break
do
it.
cover it. Of
I
course.
don't take it to work with me. One got confiscated. The other one I use when I'm not working.
Also, if law enforcement confiscates your knife and you weren't in the act of committing a crime, guys, we also replace them. If you use it to, you know, get out of a defensive situation, anything, we'll replace that shit. Like, you know, all that stuff. Just we don't replace knives that are taken by TSA because, come on, bro, like you took it into an airport, dog. Come on,
Fucked up.
yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I appreciate all y'all. Thank you so much. Wait until launch 2 comes out. Oh, fire! And then we already got launch 3 being ironed up too. And Dust, on my way out, I just wanted to say that I told you I would eventually get a Poppies of War holster.
Oh shit!
I got that.
Nice.
I know where they make jackets and shit. The whole remember that
For
company
real?
at the fucking SHOT Show, Dust, with the jacket and all that shit.
Yeah, the Eagles fan guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Poppies of War jacket.
Yes, dude.
They had all
That
kinds of shit.
that exact pattern.
Dang, yeah, this is dope. They got the like guns inside the Poppies. This is actually a holster from Fat Tech. This is the one that carries it like super low. It's awesome. I love it. Yeah, but love this. Appreciate all y'all. Thank you so much. God bless the United States of America. I feel really good
That's
about the
fucking
next 4
racist.
years.
Don't you ever say that on
I know it's triggering me, the racist, fascist, you know. Look, I just salute Fat DLD. I appreciate you. If I took this thing off, you know, actually it slimmed up a
You gotta
little
ride
bit.
out the rest of November with it. You might as well.
Yeah. All right, yeah, I appreciate all y'all. I'm a hot y'all later.
You do that 3 times a day in the mirror, 100%. You just go in the mirror, yeah,
Bro,
like,
yeah,
and
at
then-
least.
yeah.
At
Be
least.
like, yeah.
All right, y'all. Peace.
All right.
Because
Have a good one,
tonight's
dude.
the night that I don't love you.
Yo, he's switching his identity. You bullied him out of his haircut.
My fault.
That's fucked up, bro. The comb over was cool. Now he got a slick back. Now he's about to fucking order gabagool and some fucking red sauce.
He's gonna start wearing sweatsuits all the time.
He needs red sweatsuits.
Oh man.
Called
He's gonna do
DMV.
one or two things,
So-
man.
With a fucking pinky ring.
Yeah, one or two things: sweatsuits and the pinky ring, one of those straw hats, or you're gonna fucking turn into Yukon Cornelius.
Yo, yo, bro, I tell you, he's DLD is funny. DLD is funny. Adidas tracksuits, you know, like, oh, we gotta kill him. We gotta get the gabagool. Yo. Well, anyway, it's about that time, guys. It's a dope live, guys. Toys for Tots starting Thursday. Let's get it going. Let's get it going early. You know, we've essentially done this every year. We did it last year. Matter of fact, yeah, we're going to talk about that before we go. We did it last year, and we picked a local shelter. and it was a women and kids shelter, and they didn't want to let us in. And we're like, that's fine. Can you at least send us some video? You know what I'm saying? And they were like, yeah. And I left it to Jess to MD Arsenal, and you know, because Jess gets shit done. If you don't know who Jess is, then I don't know. Jess gets shit done, and she was like, yo, no contact. I was like, are you sure it went to those people? She's like, 100%, I'm sure. And I was like, all right, I guess people felt uncomfortable, whatever. But this time,
motherfuckers took it and it was like, fuck these kids.
Her kids were like, the ladies' kids were like, damn, man.
We came up.
Do we have to do this? Do we have to do this? Nah. But yeah, we're gonna get it going early. And yeah, we're gonna get this going. I would definitely like to for this Toys for Tots to be the biggest one. We're gonna get some companies involved and stuff. We're gonna get a bunch of people involved, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be great. So we'll get that started up Thursday, and that's that. Outside of that,
for all the new people, this started. We just mentioned it on a live, and then everyone in the group just started fucking sending shit, money,
yeah,
toys, like, and it got fucking out of hand. So now it's like a thing.
And now it's a thing. It's absolutely
fucking thing. Like,
it was a Toys for Tots, like, you know, it started off like kind of a joke, and then it was like, yo, maybe we should do it, and then like people support it, so like it absolutely is a thing.
And MD Arsenal is the
hub where we drop everything off at.
Hub sponsor.
So
we're showing people in the community that 2A people do shit for the community.
In fact, we started doing it, and other channels started doing it. It just said, you know.
Right.
I mean,
that's all turkeys love the kids.
Turkey, a lot of kids. You know what I'm saying?
Kids.
A lot of kids. I'm about to actually buy some real live turkeys and be like, here you go.
Like
actual turkeys to the kids. You know?
Frank White and the fucking
Frank Lucas. Not Frank Lucas. Nino Brown. Yeah. You had me fucked up for a second. Yeah.
Why did I fucking say Frank White?
Well, no, because Bumpy used to hand out stuff too.
Bumpy Johnson. Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. He used to hand he handed things out alright. Yeah.
I was like, yo, Nino. I know like stir-fried shit. I'm a veteran.
Much love, everybody. We're getting out of here. You guys stay strapped to get clapped. Don't let nobody sway you your beliefs because of your fucking skin color or where you from or anything like that. Believe what you're gonna believe in. If you don't want to have kids, don't have kids. Women, your body, your choice. Do what you gotta do.
Do what you want.
All right. Everything's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
First Amendment ain't going nowhere. Second Amendment ain't going nowhere.
Do me one favor, y'all. Let's get this fucking money.
Absolutely. And don't fucking wash your greens in the tub. I swear to God, if I catch any of you guys washing your greens in the tub, we're not talking no more. We're not friends no more. I don't care what you say. I don't care where you're from. If you're here and you're washing greens in the tub, we're not friends.
All right, just one quick question.
What's up?
If you had a choice, raisins in the potato macaroni salad or greens washed in the tub, which one would you do?
Give me the raisins with the potato, bro. I'll fucking.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yo, bro, I'm not doing the greens in the tub.
I proved my point. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I was 14 once. You leave jellyfish in the tub sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I was 14. Think about that. Yeah, you was 4.
Giggling in the bathtub, farting and shit.
And you gonna wash greens in the tub? That lady has her son is prime time age for that weird shit. Washing greens in the tub.
Bubbles, man.
Yo.
Like, what was that? Oh, that's a submarine.
Yo, fucking washing greens, absolutely fucking not. Give me the raisins with the potato salad. Let me be pissed off in the corner about it.
Hey man, hey, that tub is different colors. That shit go from white like the brown, the solid one. Yo, man, you know you can wash the tub, and you know that shit, right?
Yeah, no, I get it, but the thought of it, fuck that. Like, yo, washing greens in the tub. You know how psycho? Yo, imagine just walking by the back. Just think about this shit. I thought so hard about just walking down the whole way and you just look. Somebody in your family's on their fucking knees washing fucking greens in it. You know how much greens that is, bro?
That's a lot of greens, man.
That's yo, bro. What do you feed in the church? Don't even take that to church. God's gonna smite you for that.
Hey,
I
they
love how
want
she
kids.
she skipped the sink and was like, "We going to the tub with this."
Straight to the tub, man. Where's someone else got to use the bathroom, man?
That's what I'm saying. Fuck out of here. She's bullshitting, bro. Buying Otis Redding records on with full camera crews to show that you man, get the fuck out of here. All right,
Hey,
good night.
Hey,
But
man,
we
don't
all
you-
agree green bean casserole is here to stay, right?
Yeah, I've never had it. I'll eat that shit before I eat her greens. I'll tell you that right now.
Where's my
Yo, Mike
Midwest
McClune,
peeps?
why you gotta be so negative, Mike McClune?
Yo,
Where's the Midwest peeps at?
he said, "Fight me about it." He's like, "That's it."
Someone
Greens.
sent me a map where green beans and green bean casserole is popular. It's like mid.
It said somebody sent me a map. He's like,
No, yo, 100%. It was like fucking. It's like Midwest shit.
"Yo, send me the map. I need to see this. I need to analyze this."
Oh no, it was like the number one Googled recipes on Thanksgiving, and all the Midwest was like green bean casserole, and then like up east was like Jello. Like y'all know how to make Jello? The fuck? Yo, look at this map. Look at this map.
Jello's pointless to eat unless it has alcohol in it. I don't know. Outside of that, much love, everybody.
No, you make a good fruit Jello, man. That shit.
We're making fruitcakes now.
Nobody's with me on fruit Jello.
Hell
What the
no, you on your own, man. You and Bill Cosby. You and Bill
Oh,
Cosby got
The
the
cherries and shit.
Pudding? You talking about the pudding? Are we talking about the pudding?
Nah, you
Y'all
talking about the
had
Jello with
too?
the fruit and shit in it, man.
Yo, fish. Yo, you fruit Jello?
Deuces, guys. I gotta go on that.
Yeah,
one,
you
man.
get the fucking cherries in that bitch.
I can't leave just yet. Because you gonna make me lose my mind real quick. Hold on.
You get the cherries and the pineapple.
Fish, I ain't eating that shit.
Man, stop.
I ain't eating that shit. I ain't eating that shit. What's up with that, bro?
What do you think Jello is?
Why can't we just eat fruits? Why just can't you give me the normal cup of fruit? The normal cup of fruit that you peel.
It's just Jello with a little.
Yeah, when I try it, we'll discuss this again. I'll probably try that before I try green bean casserole. Not gonna hold you.
Man.
Yo, Fish, if I ever heard you washing greens in the tub, we ain't friends no more.
Fair enough.
I'm just saying, dog.
I wouldn't even be mad. I'd be like, yo, you got fair enough.
Bro, I better not find out nobody in this chat's washing greens.
You know where I found out all about all these foods?
Where?
The military, bro.
Sorry? Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe it.
They'll pop out with that shit in the chow, and you're like, what is this? Let me try that.
Yeah, and you hungry in the military. You're like, oh, I'll eat anything right now. I get it. Fruit cup or Jello, not both.
Oh, see, that's,
Jello, what's up? I'm out of here.
I'm out
Yo,
on that.
guys, much love. We'll see you guys Thursday. Mike McCoon, you're fucking wild. Bye, guys. Stay strapped and get clapped.